Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. You ever have one of those mornings whenever you get up and you're like, gosh, I don't want to go to work, I don't feel good, I don't want to go to work, I don't feel good. Unfortunately, for the freelancer and the illustrator that basically brings in all the bacon, you still got to go to work. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to do a warm-up for you guys. I'll be drawing beans. Enjoy. So I won't be talking the entire time on this video, and one of the reasons why is because I want to concentrate. But I think the main reason why is because I've had a couple comments, not bad, but just a couple comments that really indicate that even though they like the talking, I have a tendency to really drone on, and that's not good. Let me get my setting to the top of the page here. This will be the top, bottom. So anyway. So yeah, I woke up this morning and I just didn't feel good. Anybody's ever had those mornings? I think we all have. Kind of felt it last night, and I was like, oh, this isn't good. I just got over being under the weather and not really happy about having to do anything like this again. So let's hope. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing beans this morning. Beans being, of course, my alligator character that I've been developing for a few years now. And I really want to expand exactly, with Beans, Franken Beans. I've got somebody writing the story for it right now. And my wife is writing it. So kind of a co-writing situation. She does most of the writing, so anyway. So whenever it comes to stuff like this, doing your research is imperative, and what exactly you want to accomplish in the drawing. And I already have kind of an inkling of exactly, what I want to do. Do Beans as a pirate, because, Beans is kind of the carefree guy. I apologize if you hear me clear my throat occasionally because, oh man, you wake up in the morning and you're just like, you feel like a piece of garbage. And then you feel yourself full of medication to make you feel better to get rid of the symptoms. But anyway, so enough about that junk. Beans. Who is he? What is he doing? Why is he like he is? Blah, 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 all those things. So you get to know a character. It's kind of like a friend, through time. You just you go in and you draw him, and you really just start having fun with who he is as a character. What does he want to do? What does he want to accomplish? And that's kind of what this whole series is that I'm going to be developing. Is, him in different situations, him doing fun activities with his best friend, Frank. So, anyway, what I'm going to do is, since, again, I had somebody that, here, we'll tilt you up just a little bit, somebody that was really not interested in hearing me talk, just interested in the drawing. So it's kind of a balance today. So I'm going to do a little bit of talking, a little bit of drawing, and hopefully I'll be able to appease everybody. It's funny because I had that person say that it was pretty brutal, with the talking, because, I did drone on pretty bad. But then you had another person be like, it's great. I love it. I love the banter. It really keeps the video moving, and it's great. So, you can't please everybody. So anyway, I do apologize for not feeling good today. I will get better, of course, and be on the ball a little bit. I got over 2,000 subscribers now, like 2,050, which is really cool. And, with that comes a little bit more of a responsibility to get more content out. So I will be getting more content out, noted by the video today and last week. So I'm going to put you guys on time lapse, and then I'll do a wrap up at the end and explain some of the decisions I made and why I went in the direction that I went. So anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you at the end of the video. What? Okay, so the preliminary sketch is done. I think this probably took me about 30 minutes, 35 minutes to do. Not too bad this morning. I'm just gonna use this as a warm-up, but I like the sketch a lot, so I'm gonna actually go to finish on it on either my Surface, my Cintiq, or my iPad. I like the iPad a lot, as you guys know, because it's so quick, and I like Procreate because it's got that feature where you can do the video and it automatically starts and stops, and you don't have to worry about stopping it, and it's just really nice to use. And since I've already got the preliminary sketch done, you guys saw that whenever I go to final, it'll just be another video just to show that process. You know, typically in this situation, what I will do is I'll take a photograph or a scan of the illustration and go right into a digital format. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just take a really quick photo, you know, and then from there, I'll start on the digital illustration. This particular illustration gave me a really good idea for a continuation of the book series that I'm working on for Frankenbeans. And who knows, you know, hopefully I'll be doing some Kickstarter stuff soon. Either Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or one of those places that cater to self-publishers, you know, so I don't have to fork out, you know, $10,000 to make the books, and they can all be pre-ordered, and we can go from there. But anyway, thank you guys for visiting the channel. Again, I do apologize for being under the weather. It's not something I really enjoy. Of course, none of us do. But this particular illustration will go to final. I will, you know, I don't know, I might put a bird somewhere. Maybe a bird's up here. Maybe there's some, you know, some stuff up here. I don't know. I'll just start playing with it a little bit and see what exactly I need to do. And I encourage you guys to draw something, if not every day, because I know we're busy. Draw something every other day, or, you know, get outside and take some inventory with your eyeballs. I always encourage people to get outside and experience the world. You know, your world isn't the computer. Your world isn't your phone. Your world isn't the news. You know, I really encourage you guys to do that. It's very important that we get out and experience the world, put something back into the world as artists. And if you're in this new and you're wanting to learn how to draw, I've got over 200 videos, coming up on 300, I believe, that you can, you know, delve into and see some of the ins and outs of how I do things. I'm kind of an anomaly because I like to really change things up a lot. Today I'm working on a really crappy newsprint. And I'm using a Prismacolor Premier Black pencil. I like this because the tooth of the paper, it soaks up the, you know, the medium really well. You know, the wax, because that's what color pencils are made of, wax. And it's nice because it doesn't smear too much. I might get a little bit on my hand. But newsprint is cheap and it's inexpensive. So I encourage you guys, get a big piece of newsprint and really feel those strokes. Really feel out how you naturally draw. I always see people really getting in there and using their fingers, and that's fine. But I think if you really get into it and use your entire arm to really get that rhythm and flow of what the drawing is speaking to you, and I'm not trying to be too metaphorical, about the whole process, but it is a process. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I encourage you to go out and make good art in the world, and we'll see you next time. Bye.